Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Tangledeep Dawn of Dragons. We are approaching the top of the jungle, or the jungle? Dungeon. We're approaching the top of the dungeon, or at least what I know to be the top of the dungeon. It's entirely possible that Shara's story ends differently, but it has followed the beats of Mirai's story so much that I assume that it's going to be pretty similar. We have a bunch of job points and we should spend them because we need to have maximum HP. Let's grab... We don't have enough. Hey, we could get a point of guile and a point of swiftness. Again, this is like largely about HP. I mean, it does. Swiftness does at least increase our critical hit damage. It's not doing nothing, but it certainly is low value. So let's take guile and spirit. Actually, yeah, that'll do. All right, what am I looking at here? We are ready to move up if we want to. We should probably move up. It's probably not worth hanging around and fighting stuff at this point. We're not getting enough advancement from it, and it's too expensive. So this is bad. Explosive, blinking hurricane, and he's that guy who constantly shifts resistances, right? So, how do we deal with that? Well, right now he's only a little bit poison resistant, only a normal amount poison resistant. We should probably go ahead and sing. Start the song. And then we'll lightning jump to here. And hopefully not get pushed onto a trap. And yeah, we definitely don't want to switch to physical. I mean, hit him with the devastation. We probably don't want to frenzy. I mean, we're hitting him pretty hard here, actually. He has lost some of his resistances, so we definitely just want to keep working. Okay, that's a lot of bombs. We probably don't want to stand in the bombs. I could just walk out. I think it might just be walk out. Well, that was not ideal. Are we at one turn left on the cooldown of this? Okay, so I'm gonna hit him one more time, and then we're gonna lightning dash to safety. Then we're probably just gonna shoot him with our bow, or our staff rather. That was not really that bad. That could have been a lot worse. Okay, I don't think that pulling me adjacent to you was really that good of an idea. The key is to approach the sniper from an angle where he can't see you. Unfortunately, the seems to have fled successfully. Where did he go? Well, I don't know if that's the same sniper, but it's a sniper. Ah, damn it. Not quite close enough to charge. Here we go. Okay. So there's a champion, like, right there. Very annoying. Hold on. The champion is this guy. Resist piercing blade master. He is not terribly resistant to lightning. He is not the only champion, because something's creating these fires. I mean, that's how it's been lately, right? It's always dozens of champions all at the same time, just one after another. This is not the same thing as all at the same time, but you know what I mean. Alright, well, our pets are getting absolutely massacred, even more so than before. Let's hit him with this. Do we wanna reverberate a monster out of one of these things? Probably a vertigrizzly. Okay, I'm taking kind of a lot of damage. Probably a good opportunity to, well, probably it's a good opportunity to move slightly to the side and then do a thing. All right, so we got that big heal going. Maybe I should have... Yeah, I probably should have sung at this point. I don't know that it makes sense to do it. Oof. That's a lot of blades. That's a lot of damage that I took all at once there. We're probably okay to just eat. If this becomes an emergency, we have, we have brews. Let's lightning jump away from the blades and also the shield. I mean, the shield is constantly rotating. There's no way to escape it. Okay. That guy's barrier, that's it. So he doesn't actually, he's also not the source of the fires. He is very resistant to all of our major damage types. You know, he's not very resistant to fire, but never mind. I'm sealed. Remember how you're always sealed? Am I unsealed? No. Okay, well, you just die then. I would have converted you. You can blame that guy. Oh, these are friendly thorns. I don't have to worry about these. Taking kind of a long time to kill this guy. Okay, he's no longer resistant at all to physical, so that seems like a good time for a Void Bolt. The enemies are just they're coming right to us, huh? I will say that I feel like we're getting a ton of use, which is nice, out of the out of that passive we took that gives you bonus damage when your shield is on cooldown. Because boy, our shield's spending a lot of time on cooldown, isn't it? I would love it if the tornadoes would go away. Who thinks this is fun? Okay, I'm trying my best to leave this room. You know what? At this point, I'm just going to sit here until my shield's available again. We're not actually even taking damage most of the time. Every once in a while, the shield pushes, or the tornado pushes us into a fire. The thing is, you can't even... It's not like not moving onto the tornado helps at all, because the tornadoes move after you do. So there's... No matter where I go, I can get grabbed. I'll just grab this, we'll take that. Is he down here? Acidified. So definitely not the right weapon. Actually, you know what, though? Before I switch, I am going to give him a devastation real quick. Just mostly to get the healing effect up on me. That's annoying. That's an annoying thing for you to do. I guess I'm just going to stay here and beat the hell out of you. Seems like it might be a good time for the Phasma Ring. Okay. Problem solved-ish. This area is tremendously annoying to navigate, so actually it's kind of cool that the monsters seem to be so aggressively coming after us. It's like really saving me a lot of time. Okay, I kind of thought this was all going to turn out to be dead ends. Seems like this might be the way to the actual rest of the level. We should probably go fight that champion. I just wanted to back away from him for a little bit so that we could stop taking constant damage. Alright, so we have to approach him. Oh, hold on. Wow! Thing just immediately killed all of our pets. That was cool. I'm gonna wait a turn and then convert. Okay. So yeah, the way we have to approach that thing is, it looks like coming down here and sweeping around, maybe. You know you want to join us? Oh, never mind. I don't have the ability to convert you. We'll have to remain unjoined for the moment. That was really fast. He killed everyone we've ever known and loved so quickly. Let's devastate him with our mighty claws. And then, honestly, we're getting through this. It's going to become a problem in a second here when he starts summoning bombs again. I guess we just hit him. Boy, it's a lot of damage though, huh? Okay, maybe what we do is we lightning dash up to My plan was to break line of sight. It did not actually work. Well, we're gonna have to eat something pretty serious. I'm gonna try the meat kebabs, see if we get enough time to heal. Okay, there we can break line of sight. Then he just bleeds out from the void bolt. I mean, it's definitely more interesting when it's harder. Sort of a good general rule of games. I probably could have done a conversion there, but also, like, in a very real sense, what would have been the point? Why bother? Oh, good. Blades. Let's engage the Phasma Ring. I don't want to just keep standing here. But also, I'm paralyzed, or rooted rather. So the blade's going to get stuck in this space and just keep spinning here, though. Just standing here is actually not an option. Don't really want to use a teleport scroll, but like maybe we have to use a teleport scroll. Thing is, that blade's going to be a problem immediately after. Yeah, I think we're going to take an awful lot of damage here if we don't do something, though. And a Kragan is actually, like, a legitimately dangerous enemy. Okay, there we go. This is a space from which we can fight safely. We are really, really not getting any loot of value. Nor have we for some time at this point, right? Killed him from 54%. That'd be really cool and impressive if it wasn't so incredibly annoying. It's never like they're at full health and I hit them so hard that they drop to 50%. You know, it's never the way that would be helpful. Research Overseer. Well, he seems like a thing I want to convert. Also, Frostspike, man. I don't want to deal with this Frostspike nonsense. Okay, you go find something else to do. Didn't I convert you? Oh, you're not a normal enemy. I think the Research Overseer is like an actual boss. So we should probably, then, not just stand in this garbage. I'm a little annoyed that you stepped into that space. That's where I wanted to step. Okay, well that behooves us to, get out of the way. Alright, we've almost got you. Turns out nobody likes to be hit with Phasma, and boy, it's just going to be sludge in every space, everywhere, all of the time, forever. Okay, one down. Tried to step out of that, but I was rooted. It does suck a little bit that if you attempt to move while rooted, it still spends the turn. I wish that wasn't the case. Trying to figure out what makes sense to do here. I guess it's just hit her. We should eat something. I should have some health regen going. Unfortunately, we are out of kebabs. You know what? That is the Echo of the Research Overseer. Give me one of those. I could use one of those guys. Then... You're very close to dead. I am sealed. Well then, I guess I will auto-attack. This Vertigrizzly is Shadow Grasp Conjurer, and we're in a pretty good place for dealing with a Conjurer. Definitely need to not be using the poison weapon, though. Sure would love it if I wasn't sealed. How long am I? I'm sealed for another 4 turns? Jeez. That was a long effect, whatever got us. We got... I got resealed for another 10,000 turns. Okay, that's friendly sludge. Don't have to panic about that. Oh, boy. That was, it's kind of a lot of stuff that happened all at once there. Alright, Research Overseer. Apparently you have sought the enemies. You know where they are. Okay, a Sludge Spirit is definitely inconvenient. So having the Research Overseer on my team is constantly sealing me, I think? It's actually a real problem that needs to stop happening. Alright, so remember, this guy is going to cut our healing in half. This is an actual real problem. We need to burn him down quickly. Void Bolt, there's the heal down for 3 turns, eating through some significant number of turns of my chicken dinner, unfortunately. Good news is we hit really hard. The bad news is now we must flee. Alright, found our way up to the Fabricator. How much do we want to explore? We accidentally saw almost the whole floor. It does feel like... it's probably not the case, but it does feel like this floor is maybe actually a little easier than the last one. Like, we're still having difficult fights, but they don't feel as brutally difficult. Might just hold off on job points to go for strength again. Maybe let's have a little bit of a look around. Yeah, because there's still, like, stuff we could find that might be valuable. We also definitely need to do a reevaluation of our equipment, see if we have anything useful to equip. And, you know, it wouldn't be terrible to go into the next floor with a creature. Like this guy. The enemy that's summoning the fires and the tornadoes is still up there. Still in his little inaccessible area. If we'd gone left from the stairs, we could get to him. But you know what? I don't think I want to. I've changed my mind about exploring this floor. Let's get the hell out of here. You know what would be really cool is a campfire. I would love to cook some stuff. I will also fire garbage at him. Okay. Same team, you guys. Stop fighting. Come on, stop evading everything, you coward. Alright, well, you know what we must do here. The assemblers must go. Oh, that's a problem. Illusionist acidified frost spike. Well... let's start with the Phasma Ring. Let's try to burn down the power assembler really fast, and then we can draw this guy back into the corridor and fight only one of them at a time. I will say that this is not going down quite as fast as I would have liked. Alright, we got there. It's fine. Let's devastate. That's probably the real one, huh? I know. Here's the one with the resistances. He's got to be the real one. You know what? This is dumb. Let's do the thing I said. We'll take him back into the corridor and fight him here. These heavy support sentries are the things that are getting spawned by the power assemblers, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I should not be hitting him with the claw. The claw is the wrong weapon here, for actually a variety of reasons. That's just a pull. Yeah, this is still the right one. We're able to burn down his team pretty quickly there. It's actually... this is a fine axe. Alright, it is not worth stepping in lava to pick up a chocolate bar at this point in our adventure. Actually, at any point in our adventure, I'm pretty sure. Can I get close enough to him to deal damage? Nope, but I still need to not explode. Oops, that was the wrong... Once again, the wrong bar selected. I keep hitting 2 to take people over, and instead shooting a whole lot of water at them. Alright, definitely want to get the Phasma ring up. We can burn through these things pretty quickly, it turns out. It would be really nice to be able to convert something here, but maybe the right play is just to kill stuff as fast as possible at this point. Especially considering that we're having a real hard time keeping any pets alive for more than like a turn or two. Oh, that's a problem. Sniper's a problem. Actually, can I... We cannot quite execute a Devastation. A Devastation would be pretty good here. Alright, so when he dies, at least he'll give us a heal. No, I didn't even try to convert that thing. I wonder if I could have. Alright, we are, I think, like halfway done? I don't remember. No, we're not anywhere near halfway done. This floor is larger than I remembered it being. I remember it being like actually a pretty claustrophobic space. But maybe that's just the way this whole area feels on account of the corridor design. Frostspike Banisher Explosive. That's a fairly annoying group of traits. Maybe we'll be lucky enough to be able to burn him down like really quickly. He is going to keep doing that. But he's also, like, his really good attacks are melee range, so he can't just push us away. Actually, I guess he just put those bombs down, right? We have a turn. I can do this, and then I can jump out. And then I can wait patiently for all of the ice to go away. Probably my shield is... yeah, there we go. Really? All of the loot? Okay, he got a single attack off against the other sniper. And also there's a Guardian Orbiter. Man, that's annoying. Alright, at least he went down quickly. He's not resistant to anything. He does just have like a whole bunch of health. Okay, that was not too bad. That could have been a whole lot worse. Hold on, I'm getting distracted. The promise of combat is pulling me away from all of this wonderful loot that we definitely won't get any use out of. Okay, he's a conjurer. That's not a big deal. The frogs that conjurers summon can sometimes deal an annoying burst of damage, but we're pretty solid against burst damage with the shield and everything. I'm not too concerned about it. They have that hopping attack, the attack where they all like bounce on you all at once. That actually does a considerable amount of damage. Okay, let's lightning dash there. God, I love having good movement abilities. I should probably have my Phasma ring up, right? I probably also should not just stand here and get exploded. I probably also should eat something. At this point, maybe a sundae. Okay, that's just a magnet pole. That's not a big deal. There's another spawner somewhere nearby, I think. Alright, hopefully we'll be able to shield back up pretty soon. I'm a little worried about our health right now. Okay, it helps that that guy has failed to hit us about 7 times in a row. Do this, and then also chicken dinner. Okay. Where is... Here it is. That one went down really quickly. So these things do not last very long. We could have just evaded it for a while. But on this level, I believe we have to be really thorough. I think you can't win the level unless you destroy all of the replicators. Like, you're not allowed to move up. Just in case you guys were unclear on what it would mean to win. You know, you've been watching me for so long, I can see how that would happen. Probably we don't have to go up into the lava hallway. I'm gonna hope, at least. Move to a position where that guy has to get closer to see us. It's too smart. Not falling for any of my shenanigans. Okay. It's actually just like a ton of space left on the level. Yeah, this is gonna take forever. Oh, I'm sorry, my phone is being very rude because I set it on the desk next to the microphone stand like some kind of idiot. I think we can try to get the neutralizer down to conversion level. Right, except I'm always sealed. I just want to convert stuff. There we go. Okay, now I will stop being sealed. I'm a little worried. That phone call was from my mom, who does not call me on the phone on account of she's a person who lives in the year 2019. Well, not anymore, I guess. But you know what I'm saying. I'm saying it's the present. This is not how phones are used. Makes me think that it's either an emergency or she forgot how to text, which also is feasible, I would say. Listen, she's doing her best. She's from another time, okay? She's getting close to retirement age, and she told me the other day that once she retires, she wants to try to play more computer games. More of those newfangled video games the kids are always talking about. She didn't put it that way. Now I'm clowning on her. But she said, well, you could do what you did with your computer. You'll figure out what parts are good, and then I'll buy them and you'll put it together. And I was like, you could put it together. It's not... And she was... the look on her face, she was horrified. It was like I had told her to go to space in a spacecraft of her own design. So it's not really that complicated. The inside of a computer is mostly like... For the most part, you can't even put stuff in places where it doesn't go. Things only fit one way. But she has spent a long time convincing herself that this stuff is too complicated for her to understand, despite the fact that I do my best to educate her otherwise. Alright, we're doing a good job here. We're getting the thing done. Screw you. No, I'm not quite close enough. You just hard miss? I mean, I guess... Listen, sniping people's not easy. I know video games and TV have convinced everybody that it's a thing that everybody can do. But sometimes you take a big shot and you just whiff. Things happen. I probably should have converted him, but in the long run, how much does it really matter? Okay, that's a solid conversion. Nope, it's not, because I have the wrong damn hotbar out again. It's unfortunate that that is a problem to which the only solution is SB, pay more attention and be better at things, because that's how's that ever going to happen? Ridiculous concept. Stop running away. Alright. Alright, definitely Phasma up. You know what? This is also a good time for one of these. There we go. You are very resistant to nothing that I care about. Do I have... No, I do not have my jump up. Okay, we're gonna have to actually just, like, walk around him a little bit, I think. Oh, I'm paralyzed, though. So I guess what I'm gonna do is stand here. Oh, actually, there's actually wall there. That is not an open space. Okay, now we can fight. I'm getting hit relatively hard here. Should probably... We don't need to eat anything too fancy at the moment. This'll do for now. Well, I don't much care for all this. We gotta get to some of these things. We gotta make the spawn stop happening. I might be able to convert him quickly. Get a couple of decent shots off. He is really not falling into conversion range quickly at all. My guess is there's another spawner or two over there as well. This is based on the way the robots are moving in. Okay, you absolutely must die. Never mind, you absolutely must join the team. This is working out-ish. This is kind of working out a little bit. Guess we should pick up that armor, even though there's very good odds that we will never even have the opportunity to use it for anything. Okay, that guy's important. Ice Dagger Robot Marks. I don't know that... Listen, a lot of people don't really understand Marx's writings. He didn't say anything about ice daggers. That's a common misconception. Feels like we ought to stand in the Phasma. You know how I feel? That seems also potentially not good. Can we teleport to... Yes, we can. That's the tile I need. Okay, so we gotta get rid of some of these assemblers. I'm actually very worried. This area is dense with enemies, and I am stunned. Stupid rock. Right. There are Guardian Orbiters around. We're never going to be able to use abilities. Well, let's try to get rid of these things if we can. Okay, so that's just a pull. That's not that big of a deal. Oh, hey, actually, I'm unsealed temporarily. We also, you can never be too sealed to eat a fruit bowl in the middle of combat. Do we want to... I sort of want to use an ability here. I don't know what direction that Phasma Beam's going to move. Could be pretty bad. It wasn't, and I think that we are in some really grave danger here. I'm gonna teleport away. Ow. Still actually fairly grave, the danger that we're in. Especially since I'm stunned, and this is not gonna work, right? Yeah. Alright, let's... Of course I am. Well, I need to both move and heal, and I can only do one of them at a time. So I think I'm going to take a step here, and if we get immediately killed by ranged attacks, I'm going to be sad. Okay. Still full. This is absolutely a mint super brew kind of moment. Get the Phasma ring up. You are not resistant to any of the damage types that actually matter. We might actually be able to kill this thing. I'm hoping. Wait, it sure is resistant, huh? I mean, it told me it was, and I didn't believe it, and I guess that's on me. I should sing. Okay, some decent damage there, and then we have a lightning dash available to get out of the self-destruct. That's not actually a self-destruct, he just explodes angrily. That's not great. And you, of course, did not go down to conversion range. Yep, I was rooted. I am still rooted. I have one teleportation scroll left, and we're gonna use it. Okay. This is bad. Campfire, meat, probably the right time for that. And then we're close. We're close to killing a bunch of these enemies. I can't tell if there's an effect happening there or if that's an error because of my... Okay, no, yeah, it's just my Phasma ring looks really screwed up. I feel like I could... Okay, we could conjure a Void Crystal over here, and it can maybe do some damage. The Guardian has not taken a lot of damage so far. He is not at all resistant to physical. Summons are doing a good job of being distracting. I have run out of energy. This might be an okay time to drink a big energy potion. Or I don't have any? Is that really the case? I could have sworn. Yeah, this'll do. Right. 139 damage, honestly, not that bad. Getting pretty close to death. Want to not stand in the explosion, but I also very badly want to hit him with the void. Alright. One down. We're also absorbing an awful lot of weird... The effects are going all strange. His ice daggers are moving around in a very unusual way. Right, my bad. Don't you heal yourself. Alright. So that's a lot of the most difficult part of this floor down right there. Now we just got to get into that room and actually disable the things. Can I click out of my shield? No, I'd really love it if I could drop my shield now and then sit out there and wait for the refresh. Oh, maybe they, Maybe destroying all the things is not mandatory like I was remembering it. There's got to be at least one spawner left, right? Oh, hey, he didn't convert because he's a champion. That's not how champions work. Those aren't the rules. And we're real low on resources. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everybody who is me, stop panicking. I don't really want to walk across the lava. Maybe we're good. Maybe we're just done. We have a whole bunch of butler spells we should probably spend. Ooh, fish and chips. I forgot about fish and chips. That's a really good recipe, actually. It's just a huge amount of food. It is also 16 turns of the full debuff. It's a little bit dangerous, but it really is a lot of health. So far, these have been great. Chicken dinner on that one. Okay, that one was a bust. So, the core, as you might imagine from the name, it's like fairly important. Let's go to full here. I guess we could just tent. I'm gonna eat a fruit bowl, and then we're gonna wait for the full debuff to wear off. And then I'm gonna eat... Do we have like an apple? Yeah, we have an apple. I will sit here and wait for this to wear off, and then we'll eat an apple, and then we will wait for the full debuff to wear off one more time, and then, only then, shall we progress. Alright. Oh, this looks dangerous. It's a miscalculation. You are Shara Avatar. Cease all destruction and commence repairs. New machines had your chance. You're not going to trick me now. No more games, Supervisor. Supervisor housed in separate facility. Avatar repair assistance is mandated. Supervisor growth plans must be followed. Growth plans? More grand designs to leave us wallowing in filth and darkness? Do us both a favor, plant those weapons elsewhere and just tell me where the supervisor is. Okay, seems important that we repair the supervisor. I think that's what they're trying to communicate to us. 52,000? That's such an incredibly common plot that I don't know how I could be surprised by it. Have we truly been trapped in the supervisor's prison for so long? Okay, yeah, we can supervise whatever. Structure Tangledeep become unstable. Bad things will happen. Selfish master created this maze to ensure we never found its hidden technology, and he'll sacrifice all of Tangledeep to hide it from me? I don't think that's actually what's being expressed here. Yeah. I have all the information I need. 52,000 years. My eyes are truly open now. When your precious supervisor orders you to self-destruct, remind him that he's next. Yeah, that's not what... Okay. I mean, I appreciate that that is actually the plot, that she can't understand what's happening. So, it feels like we probably want to blow up these phasma emitters, right? Okay, that's not a big deal. That's just the magnet pull, which is going to have no effect. Let us... Oh yeah, we should definitely sing. We can probably keep the song up for this entire fight. And then, I don't need to do Devastation just yet. We'll keep an eye on this guy's health, because obviously we want to convert him if we can. Feels like I should maybe not be standing here anymore. Limited ability to get out of it, though. Just do this and take the big heal instead of escaping. Alright, you're on my side. This phasma emitter is nearly dead. We should probably not stand in the phasma. Never mind. I do not get to determine where I stand. Ever, it turns out. Well, this is going sideways in a real hurry. We need... Where's that? I definitely have at least one more campfire meat. Yeah, here we go. I'm also going to need... So let's see here. We're taking a lot of lightning damage. Pretty much all the time. I could step out, but who knows if they'd actually... Yeah, I cannot step out, ever. What's going to be the best way to deal with that? I mean, I guess I just have to auto-attack him. I really thought that was going to prevent him from exploding. But you know what? Maybe... Because that was mortar fire. So maybe that was a couple of spell effects overlaid. And I couldn't tell what was what because of it. Alright, well this is definitely a moment for a mint super brew. And then... I'm not rooted. We're almost in a place here where I could escape from this effect, whatever it is. We're out of teleportation scrolls. This could just be a pull of some kind. What else do we have? What other tools do we have available to us? Because we're in a pretty grim spot here, and I'm not really sure how to get out of it. And the answer is none. We have none tools left. I'm going to press upright, and we're going to die or not die. Okay, great. Great, immediately pulled back into the thing. Alright, and then I move out of it. And then I get hit by it again anyway, because I didn't jump to the space that I should have jumped to. Unfortunately, you have no control over that. When you execute one of those abilities, she just kind of goes wherever she feels like going. Okay. I was hoping I could just use it with low health, and it would just take me down to 1. Well, we could do a mint fat brew, which would buy us enough time to put up our essence shield, which will let me get out of the corner. You're still at 100%. Tag you with a void bolt, and then I'm gonna get pulled here. Right, 2 turns off of food being available. To be perfectly honest with you, I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna drink another mint brew, because like Rooted. You really don't want me touching this fountain. Okay. So I am rooted, but I can eat. We're going to eat that fish and chips. Yeah, see, I think there are two effects laid over right here. So I think one of these is a pull, and the other one is a mortar fire. So if we step down to here, it should be... Yeah, that worked. Okay. Somehow our song fell off. Go ahead and throw out a devastation, followed by a conversion. That didn't work. He's not a normal destroyer. And then we'll do one of these. Just actually kill him. And then I'm getting... I think this is just a pull. I sure hope this is just a pull, because I have no way out of it. He is not at all resistant to physical damage. Don't think I want to even bother with the Phasma Ring. We can't do the thing. Yeah, I guess I'm going to step up. Yeah, because that way we can swing between the cracks in the shield. I mean, we got through a significant portion of the difficulty of the fight already. I'm not going to try to say that we're good or anything, but we're more good. In fact, yeah, he doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot anymore. Okay, definitely apply food again immediately. This is probably Ice Cream Sundae time. Shield up. Keep applying Void Bolt whenever it falls off. He's hitting us fairly hard. There's not a lot I can do about that, unfortunately. Oh, you know what? I could... Yeah. Give me a Core Guardian. I don't know how we made an echo of the Core Guardian, but it seems like he should be helpful, right? Yeah, wow. The echo of the Core Guardian hit him really hard, I think. Reinforcements requested. Current armaments are unable to withstand assault. Entering emergency regenerative stasis for 50 time units. I've honed my powers for this very moment. Without your presence, I will dominate your new allies and then turn them against you. Maybe. We'll see. I'm gonna try. Okay, so we're pretty far off of being able to shield again. I need to not stand here. And to keep hitting people so that the song refreshes. Oh, I should probably switch back to my claw, though. Step and... Oops. Sealed. Right, of course I am. Yes, we're not going to be able to do any conversion, actually. Let's kill some of the dangerous ones. Okay. Got one conversion. They sure are spawning a lot of stuff at us. Alright, this is totally doable, though. We don't want to step on the conduits. We have to be pretty careful about our positioning here. Because I cannot afford to be having turns where I don't get to do stuff. I mean, they're just spawning infinitely from the corner. Am I supposed to be going up there and doing something? I don't want to move down any further either, because the Phasma emitter is still, like, it's a very unresolved problem. Alright, well, you know what? Our food wore off, so I'm gonna eat again. Wish the cooldown on this was faster. The echo of the Core Guardian seems to be very helpful. Who would have thought? Convert you. You're close-ish to death. Did we kill the one I was... Okay, yeah, we did. We did kill one. I would love to move over a little bit. We're not in an optimal spot here. Ooh, an elixir. I'm going to step on the elixir real quick. So the elixir that we just picked up is a complete full heal while also clearing all status effects. Definitely a thing we should have on us. It does seem like I am just beset by an infinite number of enemies. I'm going to not stand in the Phasma. Yo, if we didn't have the Core Guardian here, I think I think we'd be in some very serious trouble. Even with the Core Guardian, I'm starting to worry that we're not going to be able to pull this off. Okay, I need to not be here. I don't think there's really a play that isn't move away. I'd really like to convert that bandit. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Okay, well, it's probably a good time to jump over and then not be standing there. Keep the Phasma Ring running forever. We're in a space where we can be hit by the emitter, so we have to take the emitter pretty seriously. Because it will, if you haven't noticed how they work yet, they will turn to fire at you as long as you're in one of the 8 direct lines from them. They will find a way to hit you. And that, the bar for my pet is gone. Is he dead? He seems to still be there. That's a concern. Also, we lost our shield. Not a great time for it, frankly. Anything here on here convertible? That is... Yeah, I guess we'll convert you. Nope, never mind. I'll just kill you with the conversion attempt. Okay. Let's Void Bolt him. I need to... Oh, never mind. Don't get to move. I think we have to Elixir here. And then... Jesus, this is... It's getting to be a little bit much. Alright, the song is still running, as it should be, as long as we're continuing to fight. How damaged is... Oh, the Phasma emitter's really damaged. I would love to get rid of it. Okay, that's going to make our lives a lot easier. I am shaken and bullseyed, but I am not unable to move. I can't help but feel like I must be doing something wrong, right? For there to just be like an infinite number of enemies spawning. There's nowhere I can go that I'm not standing in this fire. Wild Horse won't take me to that guy, and any of these other guys. It's just going to land me in the fire. But I guess if I just step to here, at least I can step out of the fire afterward. And now we're in a spot where we're not going to get emitted. Alright, regeneration cycle complete. I mean, he did say it would be 50 time units, I guess. We are not going to be able to win this fight the way it currently looks. Alright, we get to convert you. And I need to be elsewhere. That'll work. Except that then that spot got set on fire immediately too. Yeah, like, I'm not able to stand anywhere. Alright, turn on the Phasma Ring so we're at least dealing damage. Eat. Jeez. Chicken dinner, maybe? Yeah. And then I need to move again. I mean, like, literally every time this thing is off cooldown, I convert somebody, but it doesn't matter because nothing ever survives for more than a second. Okay, got some kills there. Unfortunately, I'm at very low health, and my options here are to get hit by this swirl attack or get hit by the move down into my left and get hit by the Phasma. If I did a Wild Horse to the boss, I would end up there, I think. Now I'm in an electrical fire. And the Phasma, like, sprayed out in a shotgun pattern in such a way that I couldn't not be hit. So that's fun. If I stay still and I use a potion, I'm going to take 44 damage from the fire that I'm standing in. That's probably better than trying to move and probably ending up dead. Probably ending up dead. Oh, am I allowed to spend stuff in combat? Yeah. I guess I've been gaining job points this whole fight, right? So Should have been doing that earlier. We do have lots of other items in here. It's just like it's really hard to know what's going to have a chance of saving me. I think we are going to mint Fat Brew. I did end up with very slightly more health. So we have our conversion on off cooldown again, and we definitely want to convert something, but we have to find something that we can convert. And also, I'm like, yeah, we're dead. The biggest instant heal we have access to doesn't even come close to out healing the damage. Because we haven't been able to really move around or anything, we haven't been collecting the echoes. If we collected some echoes, we could like get a pet that could maybe help. But at this point, it's too late. Let's see. I mean, we have like AoE and stuff, but it doesn't matter because I'm gonna die. Deflecting filter, and then I parry all of their attacks. Somehow I survived. Still can't do any of my movement abilities. Now we have the deflecting filter buff up. We have to move in order to not die? Well, no, probably... I can use our last mint Fat Brew. Okay, I was gonna say, with a little bit of health and the parry buff up, it was possible that we could step to the side. Yeah, you get it for 121% of your max HP in the last 3 turns, while holding a sword in your offhand with a 30% parry buff, with your stats as high as they could be. You are on a floor much higher than your level. You can tell because it's marked as trivial. Try exploring lower levels more thoroughly before moving on. Here's the thing about that. They're right. We could have been higher level. We could have had higher stats. But holy shit, it was so tedious. So, we're definitely not trying the Shara thing again. That's pretty much the ending. This is probably the last boss. You saw what the deal is. That's where we're going to call it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time tomorrow when we're going to take one more crack at this with the original character. We're going to try a spellcaster because that's the thing people had asked for that we haven't really tried yet. And I have some fun ideas for a build. So thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time for that, and we'll see you then.